Hello Cancer, welcome to your Charm Oracle reading. My name is Nigel and you have found Alchemy. I'm not going to shift into warp speed. I'm going to do everything on camera and let's see what happens. For Cancer, please. Okay, Cancer. Oh, interesting here. Very interesting. Okay, so what we're going to do is go through each column with your charms, and then we're going to clarify with this oracle deck. I did a quick shuffle off camera, but this is a double deck and I just want to give it one more split shuffle. Okay, perfect. Now let's get started here. Let's start with career and business. We'll start up here. You do have the sign of Libra. There might be a Libra that's important to you in business somehow. Something might have happened during Libra season, which was September, October. It is right next to the tooth. So something may have bit you. There's some sort of retributive sort of thing that's going on here. You do have here made with love. So there is something here that you could be in a business that you absolutely love. There could be a business opportunity. It's not, this center is you, right? The further the charms are away from the center, the further away this thing is. So there is something coming that you're going to love as far as your career and business. It could be an opportunity, a partnership, something that a nature of your business, a different aspect of it. There's something that's coming. There is something with a Libra here, though. Like it could be the sign of Libra. It could be something is out of balance. And so that tends to bite you. Maybe you're working too much. Maybe you're not working enough. Could be anything. Here in finances and wealth, you do have the letter M that showed up pretty significantly, not right on top of you. So this is something that might not be in your life at the moment, but keep that in mind for your finances and wealth, letter M. As we clarify with the oracles, we'll get a more clear picture here. Okay, here in health and well-being, on the border of health and well-being and finances, you have where there's a will, there's a way. So your well-being is very, very tied to your finances and your wealth. And interestingly enough, this is something I missed. This is definitely, it's pretty close to your well-being, but it's definitely in your finances and wealth. You have the evil eye, protection. Now this is protection from the evil eye. So you have some sort of protection here. You have strong. You pulled the card. Strong is beautiful. And that's definitely something. This could be something simple, like you work out and you're becoming very strong in the gym. This could be an inner strength that you're developing. It's pretty close to you. So you're going to be improving in that way, whichever way that is to you. And it does say believe, and there's a rainbow here. So believe here, Cancer, that things are going to get better, because they certainly are. You have enough signs pointing in that direction. You also have the sign of Capricorn here. See if you can see that. You have the sign of Capricorn here in your well-being. There could be a Capricorn coming into your life that is going to be instrumental. It could be, God, I mean, it could mean anything. It could be a doctor. It could be a yogi. It could be a friend. This person could have Capricorn highly aspected in their chart. So they could be, let's say, I don't know, a Cancer sun and a Capricorn moon or rising or something. But the sign of Capricorn is definitely aspected positively here, I would say. You do have here, further away in your health and well-being, you have the number 5. Now the number 5, keep that as a sort of sticky note for you to take with you. There is something that's going to, it could be the month of May, the 5th of the month. It could be May. I'm feeling May for some reason. There's something that's going to happen. I'm not saying anything terrible, but there is a smoky quartz here. And it's linked to your home and family and your well-being. So you could be receiving some news about a family member's health in the month of May. You do have here in home family too, you have the sign of, you have the star, which is the sign of Aquarius, and another believe, and that's very close to you. And Pluto has definitely entered Aquarius, as most people know, in January, and Cancer, that's one of the signs that are going to benefit highly from this transition, for sure. So you should believe that whether this is an Aquarian in your life or whether this is simply the planets, giving you hope, and with the believe sign, you should have hope for sure. I'm going to skip over this and get back to this and go up to social life here. You have, wow. Well, you have love. There is someone in your social circle that loves you. You have weakness as a choice. And right under weakness as a choice, you do have the infinity symbol. And so you might want to work on a weakness that you have had, and we all have them in your life, that is a repeating pattern, something that you can personally work on in yourself to make it better. You have also here a wish coming true, and this is in this, your social life here is anyone outside of you. Okay, you have a wish being granted. You have love on the table. You also have a phallic symbol here. So you have a protective male. It's tiger's eye. You have a protective male in your social circle. Listen, that could very well be your husband, your brother, your male friend. This is something that's not right on top of you, so you might not have met this person yet. The only warning I see here is there is someone in your social circle that is not all they say they are. They're lying to you about something. This is the charm of the cheater. So I'm not saying your spouse is cheating on you, but this is your social circle and someone's cheating, and I don't see signs of a romantic relationship. We'll find out more of this, but just be mindful. This hasn't happened yet. This is very close to you, though. This is someone very close to you. You have here in love and partnerships, live your dream. So, and look, you have this again. You have protection from the evil eye. There might be people that wish you harm, but you're protected from it. You have live your dream. So if there is a dream that you have when it comes to love, don't settle, is what they're trying to tell you. Live your dream. You do have the money symbol here. So you might very well meet someone. And I'm not saying we should ever be with someone because of money, but you might meet someone successful. If you very well might meet someone successful. And don't forget, this is love and partnerships. It doesn't have to be a love situation. This could very well be a partnership that will make you money. You do have here the sign of Taurus right next to this money symbol. So a Taurus could very well be involved in this. Here, very, very close to you, you do have the sister charm. Someone to laugh, cry, sing and dream with. Yeah, and that's the closest thing to you. Now, it doesn't have to be a sister. It could be someone who passed away. It could be someone in your life, though, that feels like family. That's very good for you. Now, here's where things get interesting. In between love and partnerships and advice, you have more tiger's eye, more protection. Apparently some protection is needed because you do have, you do have some travel indicated here. If you've been thinking about traveling and you haven't implemented anything yet and you're going back and forth, this is an indication from Spirit that you should travel. You should go and do whatever it is you need to do. Now, in between love and partnerships and advice, you do have tears of mine enemies, and that is someone definitely working against you that you become aware of. This is very close to you, okay? very close to you, someone working against you, and on top of that, you do have the snake. And this snake goes from advice all the way to self. Now, likewise, this could be you shedding a skin. The advice could be to shed a skin. You might be trying to change your look. You might be trying to change a pattern in your life. You might be trying to change something in your life that's been around for a while and therefore shed a skin. And this might be, for some of you, it might be something that you have fantasized about a very long time that might be coming to fruition. Now, you do have the sign of Aquarius here. And Aquarius, right on top of it, you have the Three of Swords. This is pain. And right here, you have female. There might be a female Aquarius that is either in pain because of something you've done to them or wishes pain on you. I mean, to put it mildly, yeah. It's a female Aquarius. Or this could have been something that's going to happen during Aquarius season, which we're in right now, by the way, January, February. This could be something that sort of ruminates and then comes to fruition during Aquarius season. So let's make sense of this a little bit. Let's start with career and business for Cancer. Career and business for Cancer. Too many cards. They're very chatty today, so let's see. Let's part them one more time. For Cancer, career and business, please. So, okay, I'll take both. Detours and divine intervention, and forming structure and a solid foundation. So there is something that needs more structure in your life. You might be detoured a little bit here, Cancer, off a path that you were on in lieu of something else. But whatever it is you're doing, you need to form a solid foundation. Your social life with this phallic symbol and this earring. Remember what I said about the earring? Deception. Now this temptation might be you being tempted by a man, if that's what you're into, or this very well could be a male who is looking to cheat you in some way. It's definitely not good. This is someone in your social circle, and yeah. The earring with that card is not a good sign. Don't get paranoid about this. Just use these readings as becoming aware and saying, okay, I've been warned. Now, when something happens, I'll know, right? So don't freak out, okay? Love and partnerships, please, for Cancer. Love and partnerships for Cancer. You have limitations and fears. There might be something limiting you. Yeah. There might be some limitation you have inside you that you've had for a very long time that you're unaware of. Something that limits what can happen in a love and partnership. Something that you might need to work on, Cancer. Might be a deep-seated fear from your childhood or any other thing. Here with advice and guidance, you have vanity and pride. Don't let your vanity and pride, this was 5, yeah. Don't let your vanity and pride get in the way of certain things that are going on in your life, or certain things that you may have to, some loose ends that you may have to tie. You have under spirit self, under spirit self, under spirit self. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pick that up. Give me 1 second. Oh, this came out first. Yep, change takes courage. And I'm seeing a pattern here of limitations. Maybe your ego getting in the way of certain things. And having courage to change this pattern. This, remember when I said it might be something from your childhood that imposed a limiting fear on you? This might be something from your childhood. Think back. You're a very, very intuitive sign. You're very emotionally intelligent, and you could figure this out. Home and family, please, for home and family, please. Home and family. You have career, contracts, commitments. You might feel very, very committed. It says until death tear us apart, and that is Saturn energy. But, you know, more than that, it's anything that you're indebted to. It's anything that you feel like a commitment. So, I mean, it could be, I'm not saying it's this, but this is an example. Like, you could have an elderly parent in a nursing home that you are taking care of, and you're paying those bills, and it is it's a commitment. It's a commitment that you've made, you know, but it's exhausting financially, but you're doing it because you feel, you know, you feel committed to it. You feel like this, you know, which is true. I mean, we should all take care of our elderly parents when possible. But it doesn't have to be a parent. It's anything that you are in a commitment with. Yes, it could be marriage for sure. It could be marriage. But I really am thinking, it does say career, but I'm not thinking this is career. This is home, and this falls under home and family. This could be any kind of contract that you have entered into that feels like a commitment. You have health and well-being, And what did I just say about you being so intuitive? Clarity, your third eye. This falls into believe. There is something, remember when I said there's something cloudy here? Something's going to, and it has to do, I'm really thinking it has to do with the month of May somehow. Something's going to become very clear to you here, Cancer. Something's going to become very clear to you. But I do think that what you find out is going to improve your life substantially. Something that's going to make you feel like your inner core has been strengthened somehow, right? The bone structure of our soul, so to speak, you know what I mean? Finances and wealth for Cancer, please. Finances and wealth for Cancer. You have self-worth, expectations. Your self-worth, for some of you, are very tied to your finances. You look at your finances like it is an example of what you're worth. When you do well, you feel better about yourself. I mean, we all do, right? But I think your self-worth has been damaged in your childhood. And, you know, sometimes when our self-worth is damaged and we start to do well, or we want to do really well financially, if that starts taking off, our self-esteem goes up. And all this pain or pattern that we've repressed gets buried, right? And when our finances go south, which many times our finances go up and down, then our self-worth plummets, right? But that's only because your self-worth was premised on something unstable. We can't predict what's going to happen with our money. We really can't. Anybody could lose everything, right? So our self-worth can't be so tied to our money. Your self-worth was damaged in your childhood, whoever is reading this is. And you need to work on that. Once you work on that and you get that skeletal foundation fixed, then you can shoulder anything that happens after that. The bottom of the deck here we have Jupiter, courage, new beginnings, action. Cancer, you're going to be stepping into an amazing time with Pluto and Aquarius. Take full advantage of this by working on what's material and what's not seen. Work on both. You do have here, and I don't look at these in reverse, by the way. You have a cycle completing. This is kind of like the World card, right? So you have new beginnings. You have all this available to you, but you need to do a little bit of internal work here. Your higher self is being activated. These are amazing cards for transformation. Before I get to this, let me show you this. Tell me this isn't amazing. crazy. This is what's possible for you. You do have the shadow side here. Dark night of the soul, the moon. Cancer energy is on the table, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you, it pretty much goes back to what I said about examining where these hurts are, where these fears come from, and sort of banishing them. You have here, you're closed off, guarded. You might be resistant to go here. You do have an offer coming to you here with Venus. And yes, this could be love. It could be the type of love that you really want. It could, you know, Venus also represents our finances, by the way, for sure. But you have an offer of some kind coming in. And here you are, right? You've shown up in your reading. There's water on the table. You have North Node and South Node here. You're going to find your soul's purpose during this time. You have decisions to make. You have stability to work on. And when I say stability, I think it's internal. You have planted seeds that are going to grow. And your wish, another aspect here, another wish fulfillment card. Your wishes will come true. You do have something repressed here. You have some repressions going on. Something's going to come to you in a dream state. Pay attention to your dreams. You're going to be receiving messages. And this card, this is why I use a double deck of cards, by the way. There's something repressed here that you're not looking at. Sometimes when we bury things from our past, we bury them and walk away. It's a lot prettier that way. We don't have to deal with the mess. But sometimes, you know, when we have poison in a wound and the skin grows over it, it looks fine, but it's not. It's creating poison in our bodies. But there's something you need to look at here. And obviously, that's going to be different for all of you. But there is something that Spirit is telling you to look at. And you have here rebirth this winter and renewal and spark. Man, I wish I was a Cancer these days. You're going to have an amazing time of this with this Pluto. It's going to last 20 years, so enjoy it. I'm going to pull 3 cards for Cancer, please. 1, 2. Cancer, please. 3. Okay. Let's see. We have avoidance. Do not avoid the work. It might be easy to avoid the work when good things start happening to you. You have communication messages that are going to come in. I believe it's going to be through your dreams. You're very, very intuitive. Autumn. You will have a harvest this autumn. You're having some sort of rebirth this winter. And when you come out of the winter and after you enjoy your spring, after you enjoy your spring and your summer, you're going to reap some sort of a harvest this fall. Great reading, Cancer. Great reading. I think you're going to do amazing. This is amazing. Wonderful energy. Just do that internal work and you're going to have the world by the short and curlies. Big hugs. Namaste.